Empowering persons with disabilities to live independently. That's the focus of the newly launched Enabling Masterplan 2030, as it sets out the vision for Singapore as an inclusive society. Now, for instance, it aims to have 40% of working-age persons with disabilities employed by the end of the decade. And this means placing another 10,000 of them into jobs. Lauren Ong with more.
Moving out, hanging out with friends, and making their own meals. Some markers of independence, which could soon be a much more accessible reality for persons with disabilities aged 18 and above. This new home is one of the community living models. It's also designed to increase opportunities for socialization. So each room houses 4 to 7 residents, and 2 to 3 of these rooms make up one family unit. Each unit will participate in activities together in shared spaces like this dining room area.
We focus on activities of daily living so that our clients can be independent. We also focus on the community living skills so that clients can be integrated and they can participate in the community meaningfully.
It's one example of helping PWDs live more independently, one of 3 focus areas of the Enabling Masterplan 2030. To strengthen support for training and lifelong learning, pilot centres for social and learning activities will be set up soon. There'll also be a skills learning plan to help those who can work get a job.
For our employers, if they can have a shift of mindset, to include persons with disabilities in our workforce, in our workspaces, actually it doesn't take a lot of shifts, both in terms of infrastructure provision in the workplace and also in terms of, what we can ostensibly provide for persons with disabilities within the workplace.
The aim is to have 40% of those of working age to have a job, up from about 30% between 2020 and 2021. That's by encouraging employers to offer temporary task-based jobs, for example, which PWDs can take up. And with the current manpower crunch due to the pandemic, they could also help fill the gaps.
There is a very wide range of abilities amongst persons with disabilities, and many of them actually have special abilities that actually make them better suited for certain tasks than the average population.
Local infrastructure will also be enhanced. For a start, 24/7 on-demand audible traffic signals will be implemented at more than 300 pedestrian crossings in 10 town centres. These are areas which have higher proportions of residents with visual impairment. This is the 4th edition of the Enabling Master Plan. 29 recommendations were made after discussions with around 350 people, including PWDs and disability sector professionals. Indicators and measurable targets to track each focal area of the plan and measure Singapore's progress will also be introduced.